Better hit another one of them.
With golf clubs getting more and more expensive towards 2026, today I have a bag that could surprise everyone. Hi everyone, my name is James Robinson and welcome back to this YouTube channel. Today I have two clubs from McGregor, which is one of the biggest names in golf, but these clubs will set you back just over £100 each. That's quite frightening and ridiculous. Guys, if you are new here, welcome. Please make sure you do consider hitting that subscribe button below if you are new, and if you're not new, let us know what you'd like to see, because as you know, we make daily golf related videos. So this club, I've done the range with it already, gathering numbers. This is the 3-wood. It's the McGregor Tourney Max 3-wood. It looks frighteningly good. Lovely kind of slim profile there. You can see we've hit lots of shots out the middle on the range to gather the numbers, and a lovely carbon composite crown with a bit of a ridge in the front there. That looks fantastic. We've got the 5-wood as well. Before I introduce our guest for the day, I want to talk a little bit about how I think this club could transform how much you spend on golf clubs, because the driver was staggering. It was fantastic. Ball speed was a tiny bit low compared to like a TaylorMade QI35, but you could buy 3 of them. You could buy the driver, you could buy the woods, and probably a hybrid for the price of one TaylorMade driver or Titleist or Callaway. So down this par 5, just how good is this club? Straight away, you can see how easy that is to launch. That's a fantastic strike just out of the toe. Gaz, you are our guest for the day. That was a little bit high out the face, to be brutally honest, but it's done really, really well. What are your thoughts on this?
Well, I remember McGregor from years ago. I had the package set when I first started, actually. And it's nice to see, you know, obviously they're producing more premium clubs.
We say premium, Gaz, 119 quid that.
Yeah.
You can get the, so, I mean the 5-wood as well. The 5-wood's a tiny bit smaller in head shape, and I think looks really good. That carbon crown is gorgeous, but you could buy both of these for the price of one expensive 3-wood. I always think you've got lambkin grips on there. We've got premium helium shafts in there as well from UST. So realistically, you're better off spending your money on 2 options that could cover lots of different distances, rather than spending big money on one big name.
I think that's incredible. I mean, these helium shafts are quite a big deal.
Yeah,
I remember them being like an £150 upgrade.
Yeah,
you know,
back
when
in
they
the
first
day,
came out. So you're getting, some good quality components for not a lot of money.
You were going to pinch an inch again there. You used to do that all the time, didn't you?
I'm going to put this on a tee, actually.
Yeah, I did, although I got it a little bit high. I'm going to hit another one in a minute, see if we can flight it down. But what was really handy there is it's gone arrow straight. I still feel like we've covered a decent distance, even with a bit of a dodgy strike, which, let's be fair, I think the clientele who are spending £119 on these woods may not be the most consistent golfers just based on the budget they're putting into it. I do feel like that's changing with the D2C market.
Do you know what I'm going to say? Is I absolutely love looking down at that with a lambkin grip, the shaft, and then looking down at that head. It looks gorgeous. I can't wait to hit it.
The head reminds me of either an old Mizuno wood or an old Bridgestone wood.
It's so appealing to look at. I love these sort of brands, you know, that are making a comeback.
Yeah. I guess having the brand power behind it really helps.
Yeah, they've lasted the test of time.
Oh wow, what a shot that
sounded stunning.
Yeah.
That sounded amazing.
I don't know if you heard me doing the numbers on the range, because I was on the range at a similar time to you whilst doing these numbers. And the one thing that I took from this is how good it feels and sounds. And that's something which, if you're a premium brand, that's what you kind of struggle to get. You may struggle to get that element of how does it feel, how does it sound. Your shot, especially there more than mine, sounded ridiculous. Let's have another go and see if I can
wait to hit it again. Again, yeah.
It's just, I mean, that was a good strike. We look at where I've struck that from. The one thing I noticed on the range well was how easy it was to launch. I feel like maybe the lighter shaft is helping there. It's a 55 gram. I'm going to go one more. I'm just going to see if I can flight it down, because one of the things I do try to do when testing is try to just check the versatility as well as forgiveness. We hit 2 high ones. Let's try and hit a bit of a lower one with this 3-wood. That's the shot, isn't it? So we can hit it high, we can hit it low, and you can see there kind of the turf interactions that we've had. Really, really impressive.
Do you know what? It's got me thinking as well. It's a smart move on a light shaft because I think it gives it more versatility.
It gives it the versatility, but also, I think the people who are spending the money on this maybe want something easier to hit.
Yeah.
So really, go on, you hit one more.
It feels like a wand in mine. You know, like I can create stuff with it.
You're a wizard, Harry.
You're a wizard, Harry.
Come on, show us another one. I can't wait to talk 5 wood as well, because the 5 wood from the deck.
Is that the carbon that made it sound like it did?
Yeah,
It's
so
a lovely looking.
The reason why
top.
brands put carbon on golf clubs is to allow for more discretionary weight. And if you can do that, you can kind of play with acoustics a little bit as well.
Were it who played McGregor?
Greg
Monty's
Norman,
played it, hasn't he? And
Jack Nicklaus.
Greg Norman, yeah. Just some all-time greats.
Nice. Really good. That's even moving around the corner on the par 5.
I love that.
Very.
McGregor Tony
Very
Max.
nice. Tourney, I think. You like a tournament. I had this conversation with Chris. Is it Tony or is it Tourney?
Honestly, I think it's Tony. You'll have to get in comments,
I'd
guys.
say Tourney because you'd say, are you playing in the tourney at the weekend? I don't know. I'm probably wrong. Probably very wrong. So as you can see, again, that dispersion back to front is very, very impressive. And to be honest, even the front to back dispersion on quite a testing tee shot is very, very good for the 3 wood. So it shows to me, there's my other shot that I pulled ever so slightly, but it's gone the same distance. It's not gone like miles further, which I always think is a positive. So good. Let's talk 5 wood. So just speaking about the 5 wood before we move on to it, look how well we hit it on the range. Really, really nice. We're going to talk numbers in just a couple of seconds with these clubs. But again, the comments, guys, what do you think to them? Could you see yourself spending your money on those? So I took both the 3 wood and the 5 wood onto the range here at Lindrick just to test it for numbers and see exactly how it did perform. And the first shot I hit with it, as you can see, was a really nice strike. I was amazed by the ball flight I was getting. These feel and sound phenomenal, and some of the numbers we're generating, as you can see, for the 3 wood, around a 240 carry with a 2,500 spin just over. Really, really good, solid numbers. I was really, really happy with all the ball flights I was getting. And then when we got the 5 wood out, it got even better. This club is so easy to launch, it's so easy to hit, and again just feels and sounds really solid, especially from that strike location. Again, a 230-ish yard carry with slightly lower spin than I expected. For the money, these are outrageous. Tell you what, you've topped it off the tee,
What, hit a 5 wood?
because that's what you'd be doing, isn't it?
Is that the 5 wood?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll hit the 5 wood. I don't mind that.
And you pick up the ground and get yourself back to hopefully where you'd want to be. It's sat lovely, isn't it?
This
Bit of a down slope. It's going to come out
reminds me of
low.
being a junior, hitting 5 woods from 500 yards.
Oh, what
Oh,
a
wow.
shot that is.
That is monstered.
You know what they say makes a good golfer, Gaz? Never hit 2 bad shots in a row. Good that.
That were awesome. Do you know what? Isle Lofted fairway woods are so good, aren't they?
Yeah. They're the past, but I also think they're the future. Yeah, that wasn't a ball, it is a feather. But, or is it a feather? No, it's a sud. Gaz's 5 wood, nicely in play. Back in the hole, mate, there.
We are. I could have probably made par from that. Oh yeah, it's not far, only 170. Could have hit a little 9-iron in.
That's the 200 marker, mate. So far, I'm going to go as far as saying so good. With the numbers with this 3 wood, a bad hit went about 220, so there was quite a loss of ball speed and quite an increase in spin rate, but then the good ones were going 245 carry up to a 265 total, which for a club that cost this much is quite frankly staggering. I was looking for a tee peg, but we're going to hit a couple more with this, and then I want to discuss the 5 wood because the 5 wood numbers will interest lots and lots of people for lots of different reasons, because the big thing that you want from a 5 wood, I think, is ease of launch, but then the air of consistency. And the numbers for that around, I'm getting there already, it was like a 230 carry every time, and it was so easy to launch, it was quite staggering. Right, can we get some nice 3 woods just up this fairway? It's quite a tight fairway this, so it's where you would maybe hit 3 wood. Look at that. That's the shot, Gaz, isn't it? And you know what the scary thing about that is? Look where I've struck it.
It sounded like you hit it. Yeah,
Just
perfect.
a bit low on the face there.
Yeah.
So that's where, if you can get a bit of forgiveness with a budget club, we're generating it, we're getting it. And
I think that's the shaft there that saved you, hasn't it? It's
yeah,
got
I
it
think the light
launching.
shaft certainly helps. And the light shaft is stopping me playing the low one that I would like, I think. But really, I mean, that's gone miles, hasn't
That's
it?
penetrating, that.
I've pulled that a little bit. It's more of a centred strike. But like you said, the penetrating ball flight is massively helping there. So two totally different strikes and two, albeit different outcomes, but two safe shots and two shots which I'm not thinking, oh, I wish I'd not have spent 120 quid on this fairway wood. Should we try and punch one?
It's a missile.
So you can hit it low if you want to. That just missed that bush, didn't it? But be interesting to see how far that's gone. Gaz, give us a resounding yes or no on the 3-wood.
I mean, I think it's a yes. If I had the choice of one, though, I'm looking forward to trying that 5-wood again.
Yeah?
For that particular shot where I wanted to hit out of the rough, you know, I just think
In the rough,
the loft's
yeah.
your friend. I mean, if you're wanting something to tee off with, like
Go
we're
on,
doing
send us
now,
another one with that.
absolutely. If you can get 2 clubs in your bag, 2 fairway woods
For that price. And the driver, let's not forget the driver. The driver was staggeringly good, realistically. What an afternoon we've got here at Lindrick now, by the way. Absolutely.
I'm going to stick on saying, though, that is the best sounding fairway wood I've tested all year.
Yeah,
And you'd have never thought that it'd have been a £119 club that would make me say that, would
you
you?
wouldn't believe it, would you?
With the amount of testing that these big brands do, and I'm saying this about the McGregor.
Right. What shape are we going for?
I'm going to go fade, actually. I'm going to really go power fade.
Nice. Yeah,
I might
that's
take
really
back what
good
I
up
said,
there.
actually, about just having a 5-wood. I think I'd have to go both at that price point.